we are. Time to visit again. This time, Dr. Seuss wants to talk about meekness. Jesus said, "Learn of me, I am meek." Meekness, let me first describe what it is not. You know that little thing inside of you that rises up when you're told what to do? I learned to call it my resistor. You know that little imp that stands up inside and throws up his hands, "Stop now," because it wants to withstand and offer corrections to others' directions. Yes, I think you've met that resistor. Yet it is Christ's meekness that desires to live in you, precious sister or mister. Learn of me, I am meek. Let's look at resistor in another way. I want you to see clearly how it works, why it can't stay. Wild horses running through the desert are quite a sight to see, but they don't typify a trait very becoming in you and in me. Wild and free were never meant to be terms describing you and me. Let's pretend now you're the owner of these desert roamers. Is it not your desire, your vision, your goal? Do you not see yourself mounted and in control, with the slightest instruction coming through the rain for you and your steed to gallop as one across the plain? No, all its power and majesty can be directed to fulfill the purpose for which the steed was intended. Meekness is just as that. The power and ability of the person I'm intended to be cannot be expressed until I can be commanded, until I can receive with no resistance the directions given to me. Then I am in stride with my parents, teachers, and guides, sensitive to the instruction coming through their reign. Realize this is God's intended training. Hear this carefully, for Holy Spirit's reigning. Okay, Dr. Seuss has had his way. Now let's you and I talk. Jesus said, "Learn of me, I am meek." Did you catch that? Let me point out, he didn't say, "Read about me." Just turn in your Sunday school lessons all neat and tidy. He said, "Learn of me. I am the from place, your source, and I am meek." Me, being me inside of you, revealing who I am through you. Okay, let's break it out. That little thing inside of you that rises up when you're told what to do. Oh, sure, your outside may be placid, but inside, rather rancid. And though your eyes may appear attentive, there's nothing inside that wants to be retentive. And those horses, wild and free, let's make this personal. You are the steed, the power and ability and majesty of the person you're meant to be cannot be expressed until you can be commanded, until you can receive with no resistance directions given by me. Did you detect the different voice just now? First, you must become in stride. Catch that? Not come, but become in stride with your parents and teachers, for they are your external guides. I gave for your training, for you to learn to be sensitive to their instruction coming through their reign. If you will not become submitted to their voice, how will you become submitted and sensitive to mine. Realize this is my plan, given to man. It is my intended training for ultimate Holy Spirit reigning. Learn well of me these lessons for your heart. Do you recognize what I am saying is the only way suitable for my internal reigning? The voice of the Lord is still speaking to you. For how can you reign with me in heavenly places if you're unwilling to yield to me and learn to reign over your internal spaces? Take my yoke and learn of me, for I am meek. The meek, he leads in what is right, and the meek, he teaches his way. This has been a good talk for your heart and for mine.